Hello folks, and welcome to Erannorth Reborn. We are in Lucina. We are level 13, and it's time to decide what we will be doing next. Let's check first the alchemy a bit. I wanted to take healing tinctures, formula, venom extraction, venoms formula 180. Okay, I will start with the venom extraction first. We'll increase our venom effect. Venomous formula and alchemy mastery. Now that we still have perk points, I will also get healing tinctures and leave it here for now. I will also want to spend those 2 level up points to increase my research. So I will start now, get the first point, research. We can't increase anymore now, we need to do that next time we are back here. And now let's head over to the town. We have some challenges to make here, but we are at the cap of the farthings we can carry. So next I will be building I will be rebuilding my pestilence afflicted deck. So let's see if we can find any afflicted allies to use. There is Plague Zombie. He's afflicted, alright. But quite expensive. I was hoping to find the Decaying Ghouls. I shouldn't. They are quite cheap and quite tough. Grave Lurkers, Decaying Ghouls. Here they are. So I will get one. We'll see if I can find him under 400. Under 400 it's a buy. Plague Zombie. Or 400. Good. $524. 453. Okay, 453. Closed. Okay, next, consumables. Research notes. Let's see if we can sell stuff and get this. We need 1250. Here we can sell the wood we have. And sell this venom extract. Export, sell. Now we are not making profit selling our wood here or selling our exports, but what can we do? Let's keep the have the repeating. I will keep the repeating. I will sell this. This is nice to keep. We are in the required. I'll also sell this. Okay, so we wanted to buy this if we can't find it again. Deployment orders is also nice. There is larvas, eruditions, research notes, buy. Okay. And we have 186 less. We can get one larva. I want one more larva. Two larvas. Okay. Okay, so now we will be building our digging outside our stars. Good. We will be building our poison deck, the formerly known as Doom and Go. And that's the deck we'll be developing today. Let's remove a few cards. Okay, so I think this is a good point. We'll be adding this spoil. Now the spoil is one of the cards that we want to be spending our eruditions, and dry spell is another. Consultants of the Damned. Mask of Death, the three gauls. Pestilence. What else? Death's Grip. Perforate. Calamity. Death Script, and let's go. So in order to not mess up and forget that I changed the deck, I will update it. 2 minutes ago, and we'll be doing the edit challenge. Now I think I will stop this recording, this run, after we finish this episode, because after this point it takes quite a long time to think and adjust your deck, and doesn't go well with a recorded session. So let's finish this run. I want to find the larvas so I can give it to Zoe and the Pitha to become afflicted and safe from my pestilence. But in the meantime, 30, 30, 30. Let's perforate 1. Let's perforate 2. Let's use these 2 afflicted servants. So now our main focus, my main focus, will be this deck moving forward. And the reason I upgraded the Nomads a bit is so we can have them as a sideboard in case we go into a poison aversion areas, or let's hunt and use what we got. 10 experience. Okay, return to the world map, and so on. But poison will be our main element, and we will be using our afflicted servants to dominate the board. Or that's the plan, at least. Okay, so let's use Death Grip, Doom therefore draw. Locust. Let's test that. Okay, this sleeping gargoyle will change into a real gargoyle, so let's leave him at the end. Let's use an erudition. first I will play this Resurgant Acolyte's ring here. There will be erudition or calamity. Let's awake the gargoyle. It's this one. Perforate the afflicted servant. Spell trance. Nope. Okay, so he takes flight. If you wonder why he doesn't throw his card, it's because I have activated a setting in my game options that displays this throwing animation. And if you enable, you have to be careful because it's obvious when a card is thrown in your face, but when the enemy attacks like that, you might miss it. Sister of Blood. Okay, let's start with let's see what we have here. Death Scepter. Undead Allies. Close. Bring 2 Decaying Gauls. Locust, Contagion, 1 to 2, 4 to 8, let's use Spell Trance, Kalia's Wolf, Spell Trance, Kalia's Wolf, Locust, Contagion, so Count Rox isn't much of a problem. He's already dead, so is his friend, and that's it. Blood Puppet, Rabbit Figurine. I will grab the Rabbit Figurine to my stash. Return to the world. Okay, so back at Lucina, we can rest a bit in our headquarters. After we also learn a new expertise, no, improve an expertise you already have, research, back. That shifted the clock to dawn, which is enough for us. And we can just loiter a bit. Okay, so Pestilence has been nerfed a bit. You see that we also lose 7 hit points now to use it. Otherwise it was way too strong. If you decide to play solo, there was no punishment at all for using it. And still a great card, and I think I want to have one more copy to my deck. The problem is with Kalia. What I want to do, let's see if we can sell anything. This targets only animals. I think I will sell it. Now we are not having profit, but it's okay. I want to buy deployment orders, which costs 650. Deployment orders. Well, if we can find it, would be nice. If not, Dreadgal is not afflicted. I don't see the deployment orders, and I can't have the entire video looking for them, so I will search a bit more. No. Anyway, we finished from Lucina, so let's travel to Oakstead and have a face down with Cormack in both of his forms. Travel to Oakstead. We can use our allies on the small fries. Primal Shadow Shift 16. Yes. My plans for Kalia into steal her wolf and mentor it with deployment orders to either Tabitha or Zoe and get rid of her because she's not afflicted and I want to be able to use Pestilence freely in this deck. But for that we'll need to find deployment orders. Okay, let's search for variables. Raise the corpse and leave. Use this. Stas, add to inventory. And let's look here. Maybe we can be more lucky. No, this town sells up to tier 2 stuff, so we won't find deployment orders here. Okay, first Cormack is an Inquisitor, but he has also been infected by a certain form of lycanthropy, which makes him into a beast. We'll be fighting both of his forms. Let's move this one to the front. He didn't take any damage. I was hoping the morale would kill him, but it's okay. Let's play two of these guys. Contagion. You can kill them with Locus. Executioner. Let's bring two grave largers. Contagion. And we can just now, since we are completely out of wood and rations, let's gather some wood here. We can use it to. We can always sell it and get some profit. And if I was to let's use Calamity or draw the larvas. Okay, so let's use Calamity. I will use one larva in Tabitha. She will lose her morale, but she will no longer be losing. So her morale became now a demise once Tabitha the Hateful leaves play, AOA 12. And larva is normally to be used in, temporary allies, so you can benefit from this AOA effect. But in this case, we are using it to protect them from pestilence. So both are afflicted, and Desecrate will also heal them, and so on. Okay, let's start with Contagion. Locust. Now we can focus on Cormack. Kalia's Wolf. Not enough action points. Nice, we kept Kalia's Wolf this time, so we can use it with Fury. We'll get the triple shot. Turn to world map. So back in our headquarters, our research is 3, which is good. We also have 250 perk points to spend, and you can now check the Black Viper. No, I was hoping for some more venom, and some more venom into our life. Venom. Herbalist, assassination techniques. Yes, Black Viper initiate increases our venom and our sneak attack. And as long as you have concealment, enemies are not immune to venom. Vulnerable enemies lose 4 hit points before they act. So Black Viper is a good path to pursue. So how we go about it? Blade dance, scimitar dance, shadow dance, shadow dancer. So it goes this way as we see it. Blade dancer here. Doesn't fit much our character profile. Blightbringer. Now this is nice. Each time you craft a plague card, craft one more. Cripple effect increases by +3. Dark affinity by +1. Poison affinity by +2. I think I will go with this. Now if only we had something like grid or synergy grid, that would be awesome. Okay, so let's go back and have our face down with Cormack, Oakstead's Butcher. Explode. Let's start with all these guys can be venomed. Start with this. 54. 84. 30. Dead. 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 I will keep the afflicted servants. Use plague. Let's use this. Now if you are wondering how come this gives venom, it has synergy fury. So when the synergy processes before fury, so we get the synergy venom into the stack, and then fury comes and stops processing further effects. And so this synergy venom is added to the card, and then each copy has venom, and you end up with a synergy venom as well. So this is what's happening here, and it's pretty amazing because that translates to 18 stacks of venom. It's card like Venom 9. That's our perks, that's the card levels in there, all that from a single Synergy Venom 1. And this card already has Venom, it already has all the benefits included. But if I was to add it to this card, you will notice that it gets a nice Venom of Fate. And if I add it to Contagion, then I get to multicast this nice Venom as well, which is much better actually. Okay, so killed. So let's start with this. Get the Locust, multicast Contagion, multicast Locust. Bring on all of these guys. So we have one hidden here. I will drop them. So this one will die. This one And this one will survive. This one will survive. This one will survive. Now it's a good thing we'll be leveling up, because otherwise we would be needing to camp before facing Cormack. Potion and adrenaline, let's draw that. Okay, so this is Cormack, he's level 21, he's a lycanthrope and he's pretty tough. So let's start by getting this nice trinket. And we can't affect him, but we can't, he's immune to venom. Okay, we can bring two of these guys, I guess. That's what we can do, two of these guys. Now get Kalia's wolf. Give it fury. Play another Kalia's wolf. This has potential 16, so it won't affect. It will only affect the giant viper. So let's play Contagion. Okay, now we don't need this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. This we might need. Pestilence we might use. Knapsack. Okay, so let's start with potion of adrenaline. Snail figurine. Kalia's wolf. Now I think losing 7 hit points all of us would be worth it. It was worth it. 30 poison, 27, 22. Inevitable vulnerable for the win. And I will get Frost's a little gloves, grid, finally grid, envy. We expand frostbite and craft drone dead. So we need to be able to expand frostbite, and so that's a problem for another time. But we cleaned up Oakstead as well. Okay, so this is where I will stop this character's run. I hope you enjoyed it. I won't be recording any more videos because after that point it either has grinding, which you probably don't want to see, and it also will take much longer time to decide how we will progress towards the end game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these runs, and if you did, leave a comment and I will be making sure to record more Conquest runs. So see you in the next character build. Have a good night. Bye bye.